No, 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 no. Don't catch it. Don't catch it. Barely in.
What is going on? Gunners Live coming at you with another GTA 5 race from the Cunning Stunts update. That clip that you saw at the beginning of this video was actually me at one of my very first at-bats last night during our softball game. So we ended up going 1-1 on the night. We won the first game. We had 25 runs, I believe, and then the other team had maybe like 10 or 11. And in the second game, the other team had 17 or 18 runs, and we only had 5 or 6. So we did win the first game, ended up losing the second game. But more video clips from our softball games to come in the future. With that being said, had a whole lot of fun last night. I pitched the entire time, and next game I'm gonna pitch for sure at least some of the game, but I may not pitch the entire game. I'm gonna play shortstop some or a different position. But I had fun last night. I know my friends had fun as well, and yep, definitely be expecting more clips from our softball games in the future. Our record right now is 1-1 with 5 weeks remaining, 2 games each week. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop into this race here on GTA 5. I'm using the T20 right now in this race. Now, I don't usually use the T20 a whole lot in race. I typically grab it in my garage, go drive around the city just because it's closest to the elevator once you go downstairs in your apartment or whatever. Maybe I'm going to start using it more in races here from now on, because it's actually a really good car, to be honest with you. I just prefer to use the Turismo or the Adder whenever I have the chance. But for some reason, I saw the T20. I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and hop into it. Now, the T20 is a really fast car, don't get me wrong there. It's just there's some other cars that I prefer over it that fit my driving style a little bit better. But I've been going back and forth with this dude up until this point in the race, battling for first place. He's trying to hit me in the back right there. I think he's in the baseline model. I gotta assume if he had actually purchased the car and it was his custom vehicle with everything tuned up, it would have some sort of paint scheme on it. So since I don't see any sort of paint schemes, I'm sort of assuming he's using the default class. He's in the Pro Gen tires, by the way, in case you did not know. Right here, I get a fantastic jump. Please go to the left of this orange little barrier. I go to the left. That dude behind me barely hits it. And just like that, we have a decent lead going into the end of the first lap. This is a 2-lap race. That's what the host set it up to. I don't know if catch-up is on. I'm pretty sure Slipstream is on. I know I saw that earlier, but at this point, I guess I just kind of got to assume that catch-up is on, and I will have a battle on my hands for first place later on in the race. But I almost drove through the corner right there. Was going in with a lot of speed. Had to hit the brakes, which I don't typically have to do in supercar races, but I actually had to hit the brakes right there in order to slow down and make the turn. Let's see what I got to do here. I got to let off the throttle there, but if I had the Turismo, I definitely would have had a lot better last 2 turns than I do right now with this T20. But yeah, I know I didn't live stream last night. That was the first time I had a live stream at night in probably over a month, maybe even 2 months. So I would definitely be live streaming again tonight. I already have text my friends. We're going to be playing some Call of Duty Black Ops 3 game battles. So between game battles, if you're online, Black Ops 3, you want to play some pubs, you know, we can definitely go ahead and rock a few games of matchmaking, whether it be domination or some other playlist. I've been playing a lot of Black Ops 3. I've been playing a lot more now than I had over the past few weeks, just because our game battle rank, we're within the top 100 right now. And if you don't know, in game battles for Call of Duty Black Ops 3, if you go into the top 32, then you can actually make the playoffs. And right now, if you win the playoffs, your team basically gets $4,000. So since there's 4 of us on the team constantly playing game battles, we would each get $1,000, $1,000. $1,000. I'm not saying it's going to happen, right? We definitely got to be a lot better. Definitely need to improve, which we have been doing, right? We just need to make sure that we keep grinding, keep getting out wins, and keep climbing up on the ladder. But I don't know where second place went, man. I've been talking about Black Ops 3 here for quite a few seconds now, and I've just been waiting for this dude in second to go ahead and catch up to me, but that's not the case. You can see I'm ahead by 15 seconds right now, basically 16, so we're at 15.9. So this is going to be a pretty easy race here. 31 out of 47 checkpoints. This T20 definitely doing amazing right here. Enjoying driving this car for this race, considering I don't drive it that much in the stunt race. Now, if I was actually racing against someone the entire race, like they're right next to me, it could be a different story, right? I don't know how well it competes against other cars when you're racing head to head. But I know right now, when I am out in front, I'm definitely maintaining my lead, and I'm slowly but surely increasing the time distance gap between me and second place. Like, if you look at the time right now, we're all the way up to 19 seconds. And third place is actually 48 seconds back, man. Surprised I'm not seeing anyone right now 2 laps, because I'm driving a fantastic race. But that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. New videos every day here on my channel. I'm Gunners Live. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the live stream later tonight or another video.
Don't tell me that this isn't real. Don't tell me this ain't how I feel. This is all I have, all I have. All I ever wanted was somebody to get this. All I ever wanted was somebody to play this. Yeah, take my song, put it on they play, and get goosebumps every time they play it. Raiders.
Surprise, got a bonus race for you all at the end of today's video. So I had finished editing that last race that you saw. I was rendering out the video in the process of uploading it to YouTube, and I was like, you know what, since I didn't live stream last night, let me go ahead, do another race, add it to the end of the video so anyone who watches the entire video can see this bonus race. So you know what, that's what we're doing right here, right now. If you paid attention to the thumbnail, you would have seen that the adder, the car that I'm in now, is actually the car shown in the thumbnail as opposed to the T20, sort of hinting that I did do an extra race here in this video. So we're going to go ahead and try to get this win once again. Just like the first race, as you can see, I'm in the adder. I was going up against what appears to be the RE7B right there, and he sort of cut me off, and then we both ended up wrecking. So very unfortunate. Gonna have to play catch up in order to win this race. Someone just blew up behind me. I heard the car explode, and then I can see the X on the bottom left hand corner of the screen on the mini map. Anyways, we have a bent back left tire, it appears, so catching up may be difficult, but hopefully we can get this win. Go back to back here in this video, because the T20, it performed in the first race. Let's just hope that the adder can perform here in this race. Now I do have enough money to go ahead and buy the RE7B, which I plan on doing sometime, but whenever I get on the game, I go ahead and start up a race, and then when I'm in the middle of the race, I see other RE7Bs. That's when I think about, like, hey, I could actually buy this car and soup it up, have one of the fastest cars in the game. Whoa, is that dude going backwards? I guess they're going backwards, but I never think about it like when I first get on. I always just get on, hop into a race. I don't even do heists anymore on GTA. It's just stunt racing after stunt racing after stunt race, because races are my favorite thing to do on this game now. It had been heists. Even right when the stunt races came out, heists were still my favorite thing to do, favorite way to make money here on the game. But at this point, I can say 100% without a doubt, stunt races are my favorite thing to do here on GTA 5 online. Even more fun than doing heists, even more fun than riding around the city, looping around with friends, driving around, flying around, whatever it may be. So we're doing another stunt race right now. This one's called Double Loop, in case you did not know. Just going through a few loop-de-loops like that, like single loops. I guess I don't know okay, that's the thing. I don't know the difference between the loop names. Like that loop that I just went through right there, which you go out like one way, you go in from like the right or left, and you come out from the right or left, as opposed to the loops where you got to go through the boost. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about in just one second, because there's two. The double loop part of this track's name has to do with that loop that you can see on the left side of the screen right now, and not this loop you got to go through right here. See, this is the one type of loop in the game, and then this second loop coming up right here where you got to go through the boosters. This is why this track is called Double Loop, alright? And somehow, notice I'm in first place. I wasn't even paying attention. Now I'm in second. Oh my god, dude. Did we really just run into each other? Please go, car. Please go. It's like, I can't believe that just happened. I'm driving good, driving a solid race, first place. All of a sudden, just end up running into someone. So we got Deadly Loop. That's what we're going to call this, Deadly Loop. We got Normal Loop, which is the first one I showed. And then this right here is Deadly Loop. So Deadly Loop just put me from first back all the way until fifth. I can see first, second, third, and fourth right in front of me though. So hopefully I can catch up past them and win. I did not pay attention as to whether or not catch up was on in this race. If it is on, that'll help me quite a bit. I do prefer when it's not on. Got messages coming through, Walnut. I saw your message on the screen a moment ago. Shout out to you, supporting the stream all the time. Ooh, am I going to land inside the fence here? Yes, I am. So just like that, we're in fourth place as opposed to fifth place. But anyway, shout out to Walnut supporting the stream. Shout out to everybody else that supports the stream on a regular basis along with the videos. Just like that, from 5th to 4th to 3rd into 2nd. Now it's gonna flutter around the positions right here. It's gonna say 1st, 2nd, 5th. It's gonna flutter around, right? Because we're going around that deadly loop-de-loop. But right here we got a RE7B in front of us. It appears to be a baseline model. So in the last race, I had the T20 was mine. It was souped up, going up against the Pro Gen tires. Ended up smoking them. All right, I won by however many seconds. It's not clicking in my head right now. It was more than 15 though. And then right now I got the Adder racing against some RE7Bs. And then it looks like there's actually an X80 coming up here trying to get in on the racing action. So he's going to try to bump me right there. Not sure if that was on purpose or on accident. But I'm going to have to win this race, alright? I'm not going to crash anybody, but I will block if I need to. Oh, homies just spun out behind your boy. Gotta think that they will be able to catch me though with quite a bit of racetrack left. We're going through one of these normal loops first. Come down here, gonna hit the little bend in the track. Going off this jump, gotta go straight. And I say straight, I kind of go off to the right. Gonna need to have solid turns right here. Homie's trying to screw us over. Look at that, man. They don't want us to win races out here on GTA, bro. They don't want us to win, but hey, there you go. A bonus race win. I appreciate you all for watching. Definitely gonna be live streaming again tonight. I will see you all there or in another video.